everybody to the next class warfare episode. So we have already gone through a first bout with our fighter characters that we've drawn up here. And as sometimes happens when one is playing a troop of fighters, we sliced through the enemies that we drew up by like a hot knife through butter. That was a thank you very much to our mobile Tabaxi Gatling gun, Glen, down there. That was fabulous. But we really like these characters at level 11. So we have decided that we are going to up the deadliness of our encounter ever so slightly.
But if it was already deadly, how could it become more deadly?
It was only deadly for them. It was only deadly for them. Minions. Yeah, we're going to add minions. The classic example of if you think that your party is going to steamroll your big bads, add minions, because that is exactly what we have done today. We're playing the same three big bads, Isolde from the Ravenloft book, the Rakshasa, and the Yuan Ti Pit Boss.
On our previous encounter, we only left them for dead, and their minions came out of the woods and rezzed them.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So they've sent us this challenge note to meet them here. To
meet them at the scenario that we are about to show off here. And so we have added 3 minions to the pool. And so all of our minions are CR1 minions. And I will start tonight. I am playing, as well as Isolde, I am also playing a large half ogre. So that would be fun. Mr. Glenn, what is your minion?
Aside from playing the Zakya Rakshasa, I will also be playing a Koatoa whip.
Nice.
And he looks like he could be fun. He's a big scary fish man with a man catcher style spear.
Yep.
And
the Koto have the poison skin. They have poison skin.
They may, some of them, but that is not listed among this gentleman's attributes.
Okay. Cool. All right. And Mr. Miller, what about you this evening? What minion are you playing?
Demon dogs. No, not really. I just wanted to throw out the Thundar the Barbarian reference. I'm playing the Death Dog. It's the 2-headed beast with teeth and a bite that actually bites for poison as well.
Nice. Yeah, so for a CR1, half ogres are no joke at CR1. Were we not 11th level, they could be really seriously frightening because that battle axe +5 to hit and it does anywhere between 12 and 14 average damage. So that's at level 1, going up against a CR1 creature like that, if we were lower level, that could be serious. But that's about the only trick that he's got in his satchel. He
says, I will stand at bottom of stairs.
Exactly right. He's
I will hit them with
barbarian from Vox Machina. Exactly. Yeah, that's and 30 hit points, which is again not nothing, but that this is in full disclosure. We actually
half ogre's only got 30. I mean, the Koatoa whip's got 16 or 5.
65 for the Koatoa.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right.
The Death Dog is actually fairly easy to hit, but his bite is where it's at because it's that poison that has a lasting effect even after he's dead. Nice. So the question is, do you get bit by the dog?
His bite is worse than his bark?
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Let us begin as always then. I think we've pretty much already placed. Have we placed where we want to be at this point?
No, we have not.
I was going to put out that perhaps if we're playing this map where they've established the defensive position and we're approaching, that we should come in on the road.
Yep.
I scooted us over to the edge. It does give them, for any ranged attacks they have, until they've got the advantage until we can close.
They have the advantage until we can close them. Yeah. Yep. Cool.
Mind you, I've got good range, but it won't help me with line of sight.
Nope. Basically, Lewanika, you and I are going to be running to get into melee combat, I suspect. Meanwhile, throwing hand axes and javelins as we have them.
I think we agreed the last time that I failed to build this guy with range.
Yeah, that could be poor.
Perhaps since the last time we fought them in town, you should have bought some javelins.
Should have bought a hand, like a short bow or something.
How about we roll a d6 for javelins then?
I'm cool with that. Let's see.
Yeah, it would be fine for you to add javelins. It's ludicrous that you didn't give your guy anything that he could do from range.
Yeah.
So not an oversight you would normally make, but these aren't characters that we rolled and played. They were created just for this purpose. So I don't have a full equipment backpack. I just have the stuff I need for the scenario.
Let's see here. We're going to manage inventory.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the scenario.
Yeah.
Time of day, because it makes a difference for the Koatoa. He's sunlight sensitive.
Ooh. Okay. So what is the effect on that? So what is
He has disadvantage on all of his attacks and perception rolls and sunlight.
I don't think that he should have disadvantage. I think that we should let him play it at full capacity. Because otherwise that's really going to be a bummer.
Yeah, the weaknesses are there. Unfortunately, the Zakya Rakshasa, she's vulnerable to my attacks in particular, piercing damage from a good character. But yeah, we could give him dusk or nighttime. Either one, I think, would be fine.
I think dusk is fine. Yeah.
Yeah. What are our races aside from myself? Is anybody a playing human? Do we need a torch?
No, I'm playing an elf.
And I see in the dark as an ASMR.
Cool. So we've all got dark vision.
Yep. Because everyone's got.
Yeah, but it still gives us disadvantage for ranged attack.
All right. I think Glen and I are both confused. Does it really?
Yeah.
I don't think it actually does. I think that's a homebrew rule. I'm looking it up.
Cool.
Now I believe it makes dark conditions. It's still like basically shadowed or what have you. Is how I understand it.
Yeah, so lightly obscured only affects perception checks, not attacks. That's something that I did state previously in a previous episode, but I was corrected afterwards.
Okay.
Because I used to think that, and I was pretty sure that was the case. So it does make a difference when you're trying to sneak through a dungeon using dark vision. For perception, you can't see. You won't detect the ambush. You can't see well enough to pick a lock.
Yeah.
But it does not affect your attacks. I guess you can still make out the dim shapes well enough to stick them with the pointy end.
Okay.
As it turned out, when I rolled that D6, I only have 3 javelins.
Yep. I rolled 5.
Right.
Okay. Are we ready? Oh, we got to roll initiative.
Yes.
So I will.
You're going to do all the bad guys in the encounter, right?
That is
Lewanika?
correct.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Okay. Let's see.
18.
26, natural 20.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Cat-like reflexes, bro. Josh, did you roll a 1? No.
It gives me an initiative of 3.
I was looking at that face. I'm like, no, that's a
With
1.
natural 1. All right. So that means since I rolled a natural 1, we're gonna play it to the 9s and say I've got to on all my checks in my first round.
No,
I believe that was with combat attacks. I don't think
that was not an
matters.
attack roll.
All right.
To throw you off balance or
All right. So
sure your confidence. You just had slow ass reflexes this time. You're like, oh shit, we're here.
All right, let me share the map here. So we have laid out here the map. We are down here on the road. We responded to the challenge of our 3 level CR6 baddies and their CR1 minions. All right, Mr. Miller, who's got the initiative? Did you already roll for the bads?
I did roll for the bads, and the initiative begins with Champion Glen.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's not a surprise.
Champion Glen thinks that even with the defensive advantage, these will pose no threat to us.
I think that Champion
15,
Glen is mistaken.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He'll go ahead and burn feline agility. 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Now, I'm going to ask, because I believe that we're at 10 feet high, 15 feet away, 15 feet between, and where Home Skillet is currently standing here, this dude, I've got line of sight to shoot him. Would you all agree or disagree? I don't think I could shoot anybody else, but possibly the half ogre in the head.
Yeah,
I would say but he's probably got that half cover, maybe that half cover for +2 AC.
Yep.
All right, that gives him an AC of 13 as Champion Glen begins to unload on him. 24 for 8 damage. That was rolling a 2, so we're going to use Piercer on that one. Not an 8. Those are the wrong dice. 10. There we go. And get a 1 and reduce it to 7 damage instead, but whatever. Sometimes shit happens. Second shot, 22 for 15 damage. Third shot, 18 for 10.
So what's the total damage for the round?
7, 15, and 10. 25 and 7 is 32.
That is the end of the ogre.
That wasn't the ogre.
Well, except he was
that
attacking
was
the
Koatoa whip.
Oh, okay.
Only about half of him.
All right. He is not quite bloodied.
That's probably close, but yeah.
It's okay,
Alright.
He just learned his lesson.
Yep.
Okay. And now, half ogre.
Half ogre. Okay, let's see here. So you just shot his friend, but you're too far away for him to smash. But he can certainly force the issue. So we said with this map here that us medium creatures can only go up the stairs, but the large creature can step down off of the levels. Is that the deal?
Yeah, but for like
Yes.
double movement, because it's
Yep. All right,
it's
so
not
it'd be
quite a
like-
climb.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's the end of his turn because he can't hit. Actually, that's not true. He can throw his javelin. And let's see, Lewanika, odds or evens? Evens. So I will throw my javelin at you.
Bro, you can throw it back.
Let's see.
You got a missile weapon now.
That's a 22. That will hit you. For 2d6. Let's see. 10 plus 3, 13 piercing damage.
All right.
That's the half ogre's turn.
And now,
Who's probably really mad at you, Glen.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm within range. So he'll step forward 5 feet to stand on the very tippy edge there so that he can hit me with Sacred Flame.
Mm.
So unfortunately, he didn't go. Yeah. Sacred Flame. That is a dex save. It's a save or suck. And dex I'm good at. So he doesn't have a great shot here, but let's see what happens. I saved with a 22.
Nice.
So taking no damage from his attack, but the Koatoa, 10, 15, 20, 25. Moves back so he can't get shot again.
nice.
I like it.
And now, Sarithiel. So, pulling the javelin out of my shoulder, I heave it back at said giant.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh, wait.
With a natural 20,
I believe this is
Alright.
yours.
Now he's mad.
doing a total of 7 points of damage.
Ooh, that's not good at all.
I then throw my own javelin
Excellent.
for a
That will still
25,
hit.
which hits. And obviously my javelins are a better quality, doing 9.
It's also 16 total. So he is just barely bloodied.
And then for my third action, I will miss badly, and I now have disadvantage for the next until the end of my next turn.
Oh, you rolled a natural
Oh,
one, huh?
no.
Uh-oh.
And with that, I'm going to run and take cover.
Nice. All right.
Because now he has 3 javelins.
Yeah,
So
she does,
real
yeah.
quick, in case you were thinking about hopping off there, Josh.
Yeah.
We did say 10 feet each. That's the third level, 30 feet down from where he
Yep.
is right now.
Yeah, good call.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
That is my turn, and it is now the death dog.
All right.
Woof.
And he has a speed of 40. He's going to dash. And 25 to there.
Yep.
40 to here.
Yep.
And 40 to there. And yeah.
Yep.
You should be very hard to see for Glen. He's on the
Yep.
move.
Yep.
Champion Glen does not like dogs.
Zakya.
The Rakshasa.
All right, Zakya. Zakya. It's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and take up position behind behind the ogre. Because at 30 feet up, this incline would be too steep for her to have a javelin angle on either of you without being at the edge.
Mhm.
And she's not prepared to sprint into combat, so she's going to hold this platform.
I think that's good.
Hopefully with the ogre in tow, but she
Yeah.
is worried that he might fall
Yep.
before you guys arrive.
All right. In that case, Isolde.
All right. Isolde saw Glen zap, shoot the Koatoa. What are we saying about line of sight from where she probably needs to move closer to the edge to get full line of sight on Glen, huh?
If she's
She'd
at
probably
the
have to
edge, she'll
move-
see him direct.
She'd have to move to the edge,
It's like
I
there.
think, because we got 10 feet rises with 15 feet of space. So that makes a nice even,
Yeah.
like 15-degree triangle hill.
Oh, actually, wait a minute. She's got a fly speed of 60, so she'll just fly and go over
Okay.
here. She'll fly 30 feet over here, zap you, and then fly back.
That's not nice. I said that's not nice.
I know. No, it's true. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay. She'll use her fire ray, and she'll blast you with it twice. It's a ranged attack.
Oh.
That's a natural 20 to start. So that is 27 points of damage on the first one,
Oh,
and only a 14 to hit on the second one. So
let me give him a long rest so he's not hurt from the last fight.
let's do that.
And then I'll take that 27 points
I had to
of
do that
damage.
myself. I was like,
Yeah.
what? How did I get bloodied already? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
and-
27 on the first one and a miss on the second, you said?
It was a 14. I don't know if that hits or not.
Oh, 14 does not hit. My armor class is 16.
Sweet. So then she will fly 10, 20, 30 feet back to the safety of her rocky outgrove. And see, there aren't any good guys within 30 feet of her. Okay. Cool.
Yuan
That is-
Ti Pit Master. And he will move to the front,
Yeah, does he have any spells?
and he will take the shot, even though there's cover on Sarathiel. Because he
Yeah.
has Eldritch Blast. And let's see. That's going to miss badly with a 2 on the die.
Oof.
And that is it. Oh, actually, so that was, he will be on the stairs. He's making his way down.
Yep.
And that brings us to Shandal.
Cool. I think that, let's see. Shandal does not have much in the way of ranged attacks other than his javelins. He does have psionic leap, but it gains he'll gain a fly speed double his walking speed till the end of his turn. Would you guys agree that my walking speed is normally 30? If my fly speed was 60, that I could 5, 10, 40 to
30.
get up, and 50 would get me like here, and I could land in
Mhm.
front of these guys in dramatic Marvel hero fashion without any issue? Cool.
I think
Then-
you can.
Yeah, cool. Then I will
I'm not sure
do
it's
so.
the greatest idea, but yeah, you can do it.
No, I can hold these guys. I'm fine. I'm great. I am going to start with the big ugly, and I'm going to attack the half ogre. That will be a 16, which should hit his armor class, and I will do 7 points of damage. I will burn a psionic die to do an additional D10 plus 2 force damage. That's another 8 points of force damage, and by my math, I believe that will kill the half ogre.
That's over a total of 30. So,
Yeah.
yes.
Brilliant. Okay. Excellent. So that's my first attack. I will, let's see, when you do. Cool. All right. I am next going to attack the Rakshasa.
Well struck,
with a-
Shandal.
What's that?
Well struck, Shandal.
Thank you. Thank you. Attacking the Rakshasa, that is a natural 20.
Oh, that misses.
So let's see. 10 plus 6 plus 3, that's 19. And I will also burn another psionic die to do additional.
That's a magic blade, correct?
It is.
So 19 damage.
19 plus, so a total of 30, 11 of which is psionic damage. And when I deal damage to a target with psionic strike, which I just did, I can force the target to make a strength saving throw DC 14. So I need that Rakshasa to make me a strength saving throw.
Nat 20.
Well then, okay, cool. Then I will, with my third attack then, so I did a total of 30 points of damage. I will hit it with my third attack. That is a 17.
17 does not hit.
Does not hit. Okay. So I miss on the third attack. So that's
She
fine.
deflects that one with her shield.
Yep, boy. Am I going to go big or go home? You know what? I am not going to burn action surge yet. I will wait on that. Okay, I'm good. Shendal's good.
Okay. And that is the end of round 1.
Yes.
Yes.
One enemy down.
Enemy down. And round 2, Champion Glen.
Okay, so I don't have a shot on the dog because there's a boulder there too.
Yeah, that's significant cover.
Yeah. But if I go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, I think I have a shot on the flying lady whose name
On
I
Isolde?
cannot remember.
Yeah.
Isolde.
I would say she probably got her +2 because of half cover because you're shooting uphill, but right? Is that what we said before?
And she's not right at the edge.
Yep.
So he takes his first shot for a 27.
That'll hit.
We're gonna re-roll that because we gotta we'll re-roll that 3 and see what happens. Turn that 3 into a 6 for 12 damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Second shot, 29 to hit.
How
7
is it a
damage.
29 to hit?
Rolled a 1 again. So that was 12 and 7 is 19 total. And 16 for my last attack.
That will fail. That will miss.
And his last attack goes wide.
All right.
That was
So your total damage that round was 19, you said?
and then he'll go 35, 40 and tuck himself right into the wall for cover.
Yeah, I like it.
Because that should give him full cover from anybody that's not standing at the edge right above him.
Yep, I would agree. I would agree with that. If that wall's 10 feet tall, yeah. Yep, she'd have to fly out again over the level where you're at. Yeah, cool.
All right. And that brings us to Koato.
5, 10, 15, 1 second. 60 feet. Okay. And he is going to cast Shield of Faith on Zakya Rakshasa, giving her a +2 to her armor class.
She'll need it.
And then retreat.
Can I say I'm
Oh, wait,
glad
that's a bonus action.
Oh, nice.
But he doesn't have any ranged attacks because you can't cast a full spell. Oh, you can cast a cantrip, can't you?
Correct.
Yeah.
So Wild Bear, before he backs up for cover, he will cast Sacred Flame on Shendal. If I could have a dex save, please. Shendal.
That is a 7.
That is a 7. So you will take 4 radiant damage.
Okay, that's fine.
And then he'll back up.
And Serethia.
Shendal has a sunburn. Fabulous.
For his turn, Serethia will sprint, dash all the way to that point there. Yeah, he's up tight against the wall and in the bushes.
Yep.
And Death Dog, who runs to the edge and leaps 10 feet down on top of Champion Glen. First attack. That's going to be a 15.
That will miss.
Second attack. That's going to be a natural 20.
That
Oof, a
will
lot of
be
natural
the
20s
second,
tonight.
the second crit on Champion Glen this
Yeah.
evening, you bastards.
For a whopping 6 points of damage.
I'll take that crit all day at twice on Sundays.
Yeah.
Would you be so kind as to
Con save?
yes, please.
You did warn me there was poison involved. 25.
You succeed.
You don't say. 25 con save for a tabaxi. That's crazy.
I rolled a 19.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a fighter, so I'm proficient in con saves. I got a
Yeah,
plus
Yeah,
6.
so there's no additional effect. You are not poisoned. Sorry about that. And it is now Zakya.
The Rakshasa, who's gonna have their lunch eaten by Shendal. Lewanika, why did both of us name our characters like they're Kardashian sisters? That's
They are. No
The
last name.
Cardassian.
The Cardassians live in Jersey. The Kardashians live in this fantasy world.
Beverly Hills, I believe.
Go ahead, Glenn.
Wait,
I
that's
may or
total-
may not
that's
have
my
family
fault.
members who pay attention.
Yeah.
it's not my turn.
It's the Rakshas's turn.
Oh, shizzle. The Rakshasa. It is her turn. She wants to lay into you.
Yeah. Have at it.
She's got her longsword out and her shield
Bring
in
it on.
hand,
Bring it on.
and she's got 3 attacks. Natural 20.
Oh boy.
Jeez, we are rolling.
So that's going to be 8 plus 7 for 15.
Nice. I like it.
A 9. That'll miss.
That'll miss.
21
That will hit.
for 5 damage.
Okay.
Still, she stuck you good. 20 points, man.
Yeah. Nope. Not nothing. Not nothing.
Mm-mm.
It's all right. I'll get her back.
Look at Shandal just tanking everybody tonight.
Yeah, until I can get there.
That's exactly the point, right? That is, you are spot on.
All right. And it is sold.
Okay. Let's see. She knows that. Okay. So she saw the devil dog run over and get devil dog's taking care of Glen. So Isolde's not super worried about Glen. Although Glen did eat her lunch last time. Let's see. If she flies over here 10, 20, 30,
The
she
Pit
can
Boss
get you,
is the one
Glen.
whose lunch I truly ate last time.
What's that now?
I did help finish her off, but the Pit Boss is the lunch that I truly ate. Poor
That's
bastard
fair.
just went over.
Isolde's not even aware that Sarathiel's here. Like, she hasn't seen him. He was hiding behind a rock, and now he's cowering against the mountaintop there. But she
I didn't even
knows
realize
that,
we brought a rogue.
yeah, but Shendal's over there, and Glen. I'm going to attack both of us, Glen. I'll attack you first. Let's see. That'll be a 23.
That will hit.
Okay, and it will take out 3d6 fire damage. Oh, only 7 on the 3d6. So,
I like
and then
it.
I will attack Shendal. That will also hit. And I will take 10 points of fire damage. So I'm getting beat up a little bit this round. Hopefully some reinforcements come quickly.
I'm at least 2 rounds away.
Yeah, no, I know. It's all right. If I can kill the Rakshasa this turn. Rakshasa's not even bloodied yet, though, is he?
No.
Is she? No. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So she flies out, does her attack, and then 10, 20, 30, flies back to her relative safety up on the rock. Ooh, actually, sorry, before I lied. While she is here, Glen, you are within 30 feet of her, so she's going to use Fiendish Charm. I need a DC 14 Wisdom save, please.
Rolled a 9. So I'm going to
Cool.
use Indomitable and roll it
Yep.
again.
It's a DC 14.
So I still fail.
So Glen is now charmed for 1 day. Then that target obeys Isolde's spoken commands. If the target suffers any harm from Isolde or another creature or receives a suicidal command, the target can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on itself on a success. If the target saving throw is successful or if the effect ends it, the creature is immune to Isolde's Fiendish Charm for the next 24 hours. So if I give you a command, as long as you do not take damage or I ask you to do something suicidal, you don't even get a reroll until you take damage.
Until Sarenthal hits me.
Correct. So the command that Isolde is going to give you is miss on all of your attacks. And then it flies.
But it's any damage. So if the dog, who wasn't told about this, bites it,
Yep. If the dog hits them, I would assume that the dog will at least get one more round before they realize that the cat is no longer doing anything, is no longer the threat. But I will
Would
leave
they?
that up.
Or did I just
Would
have
it?
did I
Because
just
you
missed him
said-
a lot?
yeah, because
'Cause
you
they're
said
up close.
miss. So he'll just think that he's not
Oh, that's
hitting.
fair. Yep. Nope. That's totally fair. Yeah. Yep. Totally fair.
That's
All right.
an evil thing to say to me, though. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
that hurt Champion Glen in his heart.
Yeah. It's totally demoralizing. Yeah.
So the pitmaster, seeing what he sees, knows what must be done. And what must be done is the destruction of the one who happens to be tanking.
I dig it.
And as such, he's going to spam some Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
That's going to be 22 to hit
That'll hit.
and That's going to be 2 beams at 10. So 2d10. And that's going to be 10 points of damage.
All right. I am bloodied.
And he's going to step back to that position.
Okay.
I thought Shershy was going to tell me to shoot my friends.
And that is the pit master. Shandal.
All right. I will attack the other Rakshasa. That'll be a 25 to hit.
Yes, that will hit.
Okay. All right. So it's going to start. Let's see. So it starts at 9 plus 3. I'm going to burn a psionic die. 9 plus 3 is 12. Plus 7 is 19. And I need a strength saving throw, please.
10.
That will be a failure. So I will. If I knock you prone, I get advantage on these attacks, don't I?
Yes.
Yep. You sure do.
But if I push you back 10 feet, I can run away. And
Yep.
is the Rakshasa bloodied?
No.
After taking that 21 points?
No, he is not. She is.
Okay. I'll knock them prone.
Alrighty.
So I will attack. Second attack. That'll only be a 16 with advantage.
That will miss.
Okay. That's a 19.
She will cast shield,
Okay.
increasing your armor class to 23 until the end of the round.
Cool.
Nicely done.
I am going to action surge while they are prone. So I will get 3 more attacks.
Glad her AC is 23 for the rest of this round.
Right? Miss.
You get an advantage on all 3 of these, right?
Miss. I did not roll over a 15 with advantage.
Ouch.
I did not roll a
Ouch.
double digit on any 6 of those die. Wow.
Who was
Okay.
robbed.
Yep. I sure was.
Somebody spit in the Dice Gods Cheerios this morning.
Quick, run out back and sacrifice a chicken or something.
I don't know. Really?
Kidding. No farm animals or livestock were harmed in the filming of this podcast.
Occasionally barbecue them.
So I am going to run around the corner here to try to disguise myself. I don't want to leave their melee range, but I do want to try to stay away from Isolde and that blast again. So I'm gonna go there.
Bonus action.
Yep. I do have my bonus action. I could.
His action surge doesn't take it, does it? Or does action surge take it?
No, action surge is a special, so that's
Yeah.
fine.
Hilt butt him.
What's that?
Hilt butt.
Second
Yeah.
wind is
I'm
a
gonna
bonus
I'm gonna
action.
second wind. Yeah,
All right.
I'm gonna use it now for 20 points.
Nice.
That's gonna be nice. I needed
right.
that. So
Go
Cool.
ahead and add that to your sheet.
I did. All right, I'm good. I am no longer bloodied.
Round 2 is over. Our heroes took a beating. And champion Glen.
Well, you didn't because you're hiding
Champion.
like a rogue. But
Champion Glen is determined not to listen to this lady, and he loads on this thing with his crossbow. For some reason, a 23 goes wide, and a 29 goes wide, and a 16 goes wide. And he's looking
That
at his
believably
crossbow,
goes
and he's looking at the wolf.
Actually, that all of those would have hit.
yeah, they would have. Yeah.
And so Champion Glen is also going to take this opportunity while he's tucked in here to do his action surge. Is that not action surge? His second
It's just-
wind.
I was like,
He's
say,
not
don't
even
action
bloodied,
surge.
but he's low enough that he could use the hit points, and he got 20 as well.
Nice.
All right.
Now it's
add that
Champion
to
Glen's
your sheet.
turn. Oh,
And
Actually-
it is time for the Koa.
go to a chomp chomp. All right, over here.
Where there's a whip,
Right.
there's
There's
a
a
way.
way. He comes up to the edge and sacred flames you again,
All right.
Shandal. Deck save, please.
Deck save. You know what? I'm going to re-roll so I rolled a natural 1, so I'm going to use Indomitable, which is another special, to re-roll that saving throw.
Yeah, to save you from the negatives, if nothing else.
Okay, that's fine. Deck save, that's a 7, which at least is not a critical failure.
So you take damage
Yeah.
of a D8. Radiant. For 1. Oh, 7. 7 points of radiant damage.
All right, that's fine. I'll take that over the natural one.
Yeah, over the disadvantage for your entire next turn.
Yes, indeed.
And then he will go. Cannot move him on that one. I have to move him on this one. 10, 15. Back to cover.
Yep.
He's got another fun spell. He's just waiting to be able to have 2 of us within sight within 30 feet at least.
All right. And Sarathiel will take his movement, get to that point, and unload his 3 javelins at the dog.
You best not kill that dog. It needs to bite me.
That's a good idea. Kill the dog so Glen can't save.
He doesn't know that, though. He needs to.
I didn't
he needs
see
to do what he
that.
would have done.
Yeah.
It's exactly what you should do.
Yeah. So Sarathiel is hiding. He doesn't know that Isolde did that to you.
That's a 15, which will hit. That's 5 to the dog.
Indomitable didn't save either one of us.
Sarathiel throws another javelin.
Indomitable just kept me from rolling a natural 1.
And
what'd you get for that one?
So I think that is 11. Did I actually miss? I missed. That's terrible. Roll a 3rd javelin. Good
wow,
Lord. And that's it for Sarathiel. Now I had 30 feet. And the Death Dog
rogue
will attack Champion Glen with that bite and miss. He'll attack again. 14 will miss.
Yep.
And he will rotate around. So he's basically guarding the stairwell.
Yep.
And it is Zakya, the Rakshasa.
And they are currently prone, so
Zakya spends her 5 feet of movement to stand up. Or I mean, her
15.
half movement.
Yep.
To stand up. And then immediately begins poking you with the pointy end some more.
Nice. I like it.
26 to hit.
That'll hit.
10 damage.
Okay.
24.
That'll hit.
8 damage.
Okay.
And a 9.
That will not. I'm now bloodied again.
I'm on my way.
Yep.
Me too.
Sometime
I won't be
soon.
very effective, but
Yeah.
I'll at least be another target.
All right. Pit Boss next? Or Isolde?
Isolde.
Okay. So Isolde will stick to her tricks. 10, 20, 30. Oh, look at that. I can see there's another target over there. I think line of sight.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So both of you, I will need and see. She will fire ray. Glen, that's a 26 to hit.
That will definitely hit me.
There you go.
And I'll roll a natural 20 on my wisdom save.
There you go. You'll also take 8 points of damage. That was silly. Why would she have attacked you? Yeah. Oh well.
I know, right?
Yeah. Oh well.
I almost pointed it out, but I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
he's running that monster.
She would
Nope.
not know if it
Don't-
worked or not.
That's
It
fair.
wasn't. No, she probably wouldn't have. If you want to retcon that, I'm okay.
Yeah. If that's,
She wouldn't know if it worked. That's the challenge because of the specific nature of what she said. You'll miss. She went into cover and couldn't see if he missed. So she would have no idea the impact of what she did yet.
Yeah, I'm not going to retcon it. I am going to think that she probably erred in shooting at him because you're right. She wouldn't know if it was successful or not, but that also doesn't mean that she would have attacked him the next round. She might have waited. She may have waited a little bit. Yeah. In any case, that is a 17 to hit.
17 will not hit me, by the way.
17 will not hit. Okay. And then she will fly back because I don't think that you are within 30 feet. Oh, you are. Cool. Then it's your turn. I need a DC 14 wisdom save.
Indomitable. 19.
Nice.
All right. Cool. You are she
Eat
tries
it,
to charm,
charmer
she
wench.
tries to charm you and fails. So 10, 20, 30 feet back to her cover behind the rocks.
Okay. And it is now time for the Pit Master.
Yep. All right. I'm only going to be able to hold these guys off for one more round, guys. So you got to hurry
Yeah.
up. Stop playing with the dog.
And let's see, he will. He's gonna stick to what's working right now. He's gonna go Eldritch Blast,
Blast. Yeah, totally.
because why step in and get beat up? That's a miss.
Yep.
And he's gonna rotate around this side.
Hide behind the dead half ogre.
And use his ability. He's gonna turn into a snake.
Okay.
And you will have no sight on him through the two of them.
I like it.
So he will literally disappear from your view.
All right. Cool. I believe it is Shendal's turn. Yeah.
Actually, he can't do that this turn.
So
He's gonna
what's
have to
the
do
action on
next
that?
turn. Sorry, because the Eldritch Blast, so he can't do the polymorph thing.
Yep.
Maybe hang on. Let me take a look. I got to see if that's a natural. Shape change is not one. It's not a spell. So no, it takes an action though. So no, he cannot shape change in this case. So he's still there. All right, and it is now Shendal.
Okay. Shendal will attack the Rakshasa.
You could disengage.
I could. But he knows that you guys are coming up behind him, and that's
Has he shouted out anything to let us know he's in trouble?
you've heard the sounds of battle. It's but you've also been consumed with your own stuff. It's far enough away that some assistance here would be lovely.
Fantastic.
But he's confident in his ability to go ahead and stand toe to toe with the Rakshasa here. So that's a 14 to hit, which I don't think is going to.
No.
Negative.
That's a 22 to hit.
That will hit.
Cool. Okay. All right, and I'm going to burn another psionic die. Okay, so 11 plus 2, that's 13, plus 3 is 16, and I need another strength save.
8.
That will fail. I will knock you prone again and attack you for a third time. I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Wow. You were definitely getting diced tonight, but you're still alive.
Yep. You know what? Hold on one second. Let me see. I don't think I've got anything else cool right now. I've already burned that. I've already burned all that. Okay. I think that's my extent. That's me for now. So I'm good. The end of round 3.
Indeed.
Some help here would be
On the way.
All right.
And Champion Glen,
How does the wolf look?
untouched. And yeah, that dog is correction. The death dog got scratched up a little bit.
All right. Champion Glen is going to shoot said death dog with his bow. Twang. Natural 20. 31 to the effing melon kid. 10 plus 15 for 25.
I believe that's going poorly for the dog. He said 25.
How's he look now?
He's bloodied.
He also doesn't get attacks of opportunity on me now because of immobility.
Well, I think he's
will
dead.
No, he's not dead.
Oh, he's not dead? Okay.
We'll go over here to the one where I can move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. He's using feline agility again, by the way, because when he stood still and shot the wolf, that recharged it. 65, 70, 75, 80. Takes the next 2 shots at the Rakshasa.
Yes. Shendal, by the way, does not look. They're a little bloodied.
A second natural 20 for 31.
Damn.
Nice.
For 29 points of, or 24 points of damage. Third shot, 27. She's got vulnerability, by the way. Did she drop from that first shot?
You said how much on the first shot?
24. She's vulnerable, so 48.
She dropped.
Then the next arrow that I just fired for 20 something was to the Yuan Ti Pit Boss. I'm going to pierce through that into 10 damage. Action surge and just keep plugging the bastard. 23
That'll hit.
for 12. 20?
But Pitmaster is not happy.
Did a dirty 20 hit?
Yes.
Only 7 that time. I don't have Piercer left. And 21 will hit then for my third for 13.
Yeah.
32 total.
They're not happy.
Are they bloodied?
Nope.
Champion Glen has arrived for you, Shandal. The Koto whip is gleeful to go, oh shit, I gotta move on this one. 5, 10, 15. Oh shit, there's 2 of them out there. And he will cast Bane at us both.
Oh, I don't like that so much.
So we both have to make a charisma save.
What is?
I failed.
Let's see. Let me roll the thing first. That's a 16. What's the DC?
12.
I
So you succeeded, but Champion Glen did not. Whenever I must roll a d4 and subtract it from all of my attack rolls or saving throws for the next minute.
Okay.
You can do up to
Alright.
3 targets, but I figured he'll be dead before 3 of us are standing in front of it.
Would the
Oh, and then he
Koatoa?
moves.
I have a range weapon. Would the Koatoa technically be in range of me right now?
Yes.
He's not staying there, though. He's backing up again when he's
Right, but would I still get an attack of opportunity, or only if he ends his turn there?
Yeah.
Yes, I would.
Oh, you're
Well,
saying because he
what are
moved
you
within
using?
10
Are
feet
you using
of you.
Sentinel?
Yeah,
Then you can hit him when he moved into range.
that's my point.
Make a shot.
Make it count.
13.
That will hit.
And now his
Sweet.
movement is 0.
So it was Polar Master is what gives me the ability to attack him when he enters my range. And now that I have Sentinel, also when a creature within 5 feet of me makes an attack against a target other than me, I can use that reaction. He hasn't made an attack though.
Okay, so just
Yeah, but
you
anyway,
just
but
get to
I
hit
get
him.
the attack of opportunity anyway.
When he backs up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's going
No,
to if he still can.
with Polar Master, I get it when he enters my range.
Yeah, but
Right.
you also, but you can't do both. So
You can't have 2 reactions. So yeah, he only gets 1.
yeah, so you can
Right,
either
yeah,
hit him
yeah,
when he
I-
moved into, or you can hit him when he moves out.
Right.
Regardless, you
that's-
hit him.
Yeah, that's fine. Regardless, I hit him. And I will burn a psionic die on that one also. So it'll be a total of 11, 13, 17 points of damage. And I need a strength save. Unless he's dead.
Pretty sure he is not dead, but he rolled a
He's
21
not
on
dead.
his save.
21 on the save? Okay.
Is he bloodied?
He is bloodied.
Yeah, he's the CR1 creature with 65 hit points.
Yeah. Try that again, you ugly fish.
What's the reach on his? No, it's not a reach. Oh,
How?
He can hit him from there.
he has a reach weapon too,
Nice.
but he moved back out of range. He ain't trying to be a melee. That's not his game. And after the Kotoa whip, whose turn is it? Master Lewanika.
Who has been forgetting what time it is, and it's time to cast an echo or create said echo.
Is that where you make that echo?
Nope.
12, within 15 feet, right?
15 feet. So 5, 10, 15.
Feet
Wait,
up.
that's not, it's 10 feet up.
So you
so
get
he
the
only
other,
gets-
like the one right beside you.
That's 15 feet right there.
And then he's gonna, with no action required, I'm gonna move the echo 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna go right there. And then I'm gonna take my movement and I'm gonna maul the dog.
Get it. Woof woof.
And that's gonna be a 22. That's going to be 9. And we hear the whimper of the death dog
Aw.
As it dies.
as it dies.
Aw.
And so that was, and then he'll finish his movement to be right at the base of the stairs.
Okay.
I forgot all about my echoes. I could have had somebody up there, and I'm really sorry about that, Josh.
Hey,
I wasn't
that's a-
thinking about
that's-
that.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
I was
At a
thinking
certain
I'm a
point, you can
fighter.
trade
I have
places
to
with
get
him too,
there.
right?
All right. And there we go.
Isolde, I think. Whose turn is it next?
It is old.
Yep. Okay. So.
No. Yeah, he's old.
Yeah. Because Isolde has not gone yet. Okay. So Isolde. Okay. So she is going to fly 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And let's see. They will fire. Let's see. They don't know that. Is the echo, is it apparent that it's an echo or does it look just like you?
It looks just like me.
Cool. So she will attack the echo and attack Glen. Natural 20 on the echo. So that's a wasted shot because the echo doesn't have any hit points, right?
It has 1 hit point, but
Okay.
it now
It's
goes
got
away.
1, and that 1 could eat the natural 20 just fine. Thank you.
Yep.
Doesn't need to hit champion. Oh,
And
no.
then Glen, that'll be a 16 to hit.
That will hit.
Right. 16 will hit. Fire ray for 3d6 hits you for 9 points of damage.
Burning
And-
cat fills the air.
Yep. And Shendal is now within 30 feet of Isolde, so needs to make a wisdom save, which is not Shendal's favorite stat. Shendal will fail and will be actually no, it's an elf. Advantage against being charmed. Much better.
Nice.
Much better.
Good call. Good call. Have to kill you.
Cool. Yep. Okay. And then she will fly back to her throne. That's Isolde's turn.
And Yuan Ti, since you're both together, please make a save versus Constitution.
13.
20.
You both succeed, but the 13 was barely enough. You actually, the elf wouldn't have been able to fall asleep anyway.
Yep.
He will. That's it.
He's about to eat his lunch, is what he's about to do. So
He's going to go 5, 10, 15, and duck to give himself some cover. And Shendal.
So Shendal is going to run up to the pit boss, but is going to take one of their attacks and fire a javelin at the Koatoa, trying to end that little sacred flame dude.
Rain of
That's a natural 20.
nice.
Let's see, the javelins do
D6.
D6.
So,
So that's
would you have line of sight on him, though?
When he
I would
passed
think-
the stairs, yeah.
as I pass the stairs? Yeah.
Even with him 10 feet back from it?
Yeah.
I would say he's got cover.
It's only 15 feet away.
Okay.
So
Get him.
natural. Yeah.
Natural 20 is going to defy the cover anyway. Take it.
Yeah. Yep. 6 plus 2, that's 8. And plus 2 is 10 points.
He remains.
Ugh. All right.
65 hit points.
That's fine. Now I'm just mad. I'm gonna take it out on the pit boss. That says 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. And I'm going to burn a psionic die.
Should have done that with the javelin.
6 and 8. I should have. Yeah, actually. Let's see. 12 and 11 and that's 13. And I need a strength save. DC 14.
15.
That will succeed. So attack number 2 is a 13 to hit.
No.
Okay, cool. So the last thing, man, telekinetic movement is a whole action. I wanted to push him off of the wall and have him take the falling damage, but try to kill him that way. But
I was hoping that that's what you were going for.
that's exactly what I was going for. Absolutely. But alas, I do not have any more actions. That is Shendal's turn.
Even if he lived, he'd had to run around the damn thing to get back up again.
Exactly, right? Well, we
He
bot
turned
shot him,
into
yeah.
a snake and slathered it up.
Yeah.
Champion Glen. Round 5.
Champion Glen.
Wow, 5 rounds.
Yeah. The
is gonna
terrain is
go
really making this battle interesting.
Yeah.
5. Yeah, it's a cool map. 10, 15, 20, 25. On his way by, he'll give that guy a point blank shot. 29 to hit
Yep.
for 11 damage.
The Koatoa falls.
Nice.
If you'd driven, you'd have ended him that turn.
Yeah.
Gosh,
10, 15, 20,
he had 8 hit
25,
points
30.
at that point.
35 right up in her face so that she tries to leave me. I get an opportunity attack and she gets my other 2 attacks.
Cool.
Stay out of my mind. 23,
That'll hit.
for 13.
Are you tracking her damage, Lewanika, or do you need
I
me to?
am.
Okay.
17 to hit.
No, that will
Hmm.
miss.
That one misses.
Parries that one with her sword. Yeah.
And after Champion Glen, it is Sarathiel, who will move 30, create a new echo 15 feet away. Glen 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it is Isolde.
Okay, that's fine. She's totally content being in melee contact now, so she will do both hands on the flaming sword, Nepenthe, and attack. The first attack is a 28,
That will hit.
and it's going to do a. Let's see. All right, it does 11 slashing. Second attack, 27 to hit.
Will hit.
Okay, a 17 slashing. So, how's
Have to
Champion
fight with
Glen
this
doing? Yeah.
Champion Glen is very bloodied.
Ouch.
You're doing
What's next?
And after Isolde, I believe it is Shendal.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry, it is the Pitmaster.
Okay. Yeah, as you said, Shendal goes on 1, and the Koto is dead. Yeah, the only thing that's left is the Pitmaster. Okay. And
So
Isolde.
he will take a bite out of you.
Cool.
16?
That is my armor class.
which means it hits.
Yes. Dealing 6 points of piercing and 11 points of poison damage.
Oh. Okay. I can't
And
take
that's
too many of those.
That's attack number 1. Attack number 2, 23,
That'll hit.
7 piercing, and 5 poison damage.
Okay. I am going to. There's a way that I can reduce the damage on that using one of my psychic die. I'm just looking for the power. When you or another creature within 30 feet takes damage, I can use my reaction to expend, and I did not take a reaction this turn, so I will do that. I will reduce that damage by 12. So by my math, I take none.
Okay. Good deal.
Ow.
And Shendal.
Okay, so first things first, I am going to spend my bonus action to regain one of my psionic die. Brings me from 1 back to 2, and then I am really mad at this dude, so I'm gonna pound him with a natural 1. So that's gonna miss, I suspect.
Yes. Good chance of not hitting.
Yeah, all right, I'll roll the rest of this round at disadvantage. That won't hit. That 23, that'll hit, though.
Yes.
Okay, I will expend a psionic die for 8, 10, 13 points of damage and a strength save, please. And just if you roll low.
15.
Son of a, missed it by 1. I wanted to push him off the wall so badly. Is this dude bloodied at all, or is he still hanging tough?
The Pit Boss is not bloodied.
Ugh, okay.
Homegirl,
Wicked
Gold
bloodied.
is not bloodied.
Boy, I don't think I've got. You know what? I'm leaving it all out here on the field. I can't think of anything else that I've got to. I don't think I think the only thing that I've got really left, I'm saving my reaction so that I can go ahead and use that damage reduction again. Yeah, have at it. I'm good.
Round 6.
Wow.
Champion Glen.
Champion Glen is hurting.
Yeah.
And not at all happy with this old chick. So he's gonna put an arrow in her face with a 26.
Yep, that'll do it.
For 10 points of damage, at which point he no longer gets attacks of opportunity.
Bloodied.
Go 5, 10, 15. Shoot her 2 more times. The 21.
Yep.
For 16, max dice. And a 27.
Also, yep.
For 14.
Okay, that's significant. She's very bloodied at this point.
She's hurting bad.
Yeah.
And then from there, he's gone 5, 10, 15, 20. That's half my movement.
Okay.
I specify this specifically because I also have a climb speed of 20. I have 30 actually because my stuff went up. So I have 15 feet if I use from the other half because I have 40 and 30. So if I used half of one, I should still have half of the other.
Yep.
For 15. Cool. So I'm just going to climb down 5, 10.
Okay.
And tuck myself into that bush.
Yeah.
With my crossbow leveled up the cliff like this.
Yep. I like it.
All right. Hey,
Yeah.
Glenn, nice round.
Nice round, Glenn.
Thank you, sir.
Sarathiel will actually
Try to get into melee.
switch bodies with his echo.
Nice.
5, 10.
Yeah, we're not in squares over here. I'm just gonna move the. There you go.
Yeah. All right. 15. And he's going to attack with the maul.
Nice.
It's going to miss with a 9.
Yep.
It's going to hit with a 24, doing 6 points of damage. And a 15 is going to miss. Or 12 is going to miss. And then the third shot. Damn. 15? That might hit the pitmaster. 15 hits.
Okay.
So give me a second and we'll do that damage. We did 12 on the first shot. And we're going to do 7 on the second.
So 19 total.
He is bloodied.
All right.
Surge it.
I am going to surge.
Yeah.
And again, 16, 7 more, again, 14, which hits barely,
Yeah, still counts.
12 more, nat 20, baby, and pounding him into the ground. He beats the spit out of the snake. Little puddles of venom form as the maul just drives the head of his enemy into the rock.
I love the cinematic of this. Shendal over there, like holding his spleen in with one hand as he's trying to get hits in, softening him up, and then Sarathiel just out of nowhere with the maul, like Casey Jonesing the guy. Oh, I love it. I love it.
You have ground
Just
that pit
beats
boss into a sticking paste.
Yeah. And Shendal just looks at you like,
If we were doing
Spits
a
out a
full
couple teeth.
campaign, I would have some of that poison dripping off the ball for his next attack.
yeah. All
That
right.
was beautiful. Moving
I-
on, it is Shendal.
Did that
No,
finish him off?
Isolde's turn next.
Oh, I'm sorry, it is old. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the pit boss is dead.
Nice.
All right. Isolde has lost her sense of humor, and Sarathiel and Shendal, after taking out the pit boss in triumphant fashion, she will rise up again, flying, and shoot you with her fire ray. Sarathiel, she will miss you, and she will miss me. So,
Nice. I thought we were carrying somebody back to town for sure.
whew. All right. I do believe it is my turn now. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So she will fly back to her throne because, again, she's in cover. 5, 10, 15. Okay. I'm going to duck into these rocks over here and try to at least just keep some
Don't
cover.
leave my side.
Okay. I mean, I can do that too. What I was going to do is I'm going to tuck into these rocks over here just to get some cover.
That's
But-
too far away.
Is that what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30. There we go. At least get some cover, and then I can throw a javelin at her.
All right.
You got the action surge that gives somebody else points back too?
I don't have an action surge.
I'm at.
I have a healing ability, but
Mm.
he,
Oh.
it takes me a full action to do it.
Yeah.
You're an Esmar, I forgot.
Yeah. Now, look, we've got her outnumbered 3-1. Like, you can resurrect me when I'm dead. It's fine. That'll be a 16 to hit Isolde with the javelin, which will miss. I've got one more. That's a 26 to hit, so that'll be fine. So that'll be a D6, and I'm going to burn my last psionic die for the extra D10 and to try to knock her prone at least. Let's see. So that's 7 to 7, 9, 12. So 12 points of damage, and she'll need to make me a DC 14 saving throw. Her strength is pretty beefy, so that's probably no. She fails. No, she doesn't. Never mind. 15. She passes the saving throw. So she takes 12 points of damage anyway, and I am out of javelins. I do have a hand axe that I will throw. I'm basically just throwing everything but the kitchen sink at her right now, and that will miss. So two javelins and a hand axe go screaming by her head from the rocks. Don't kill my friends. He's like punch drunk over here. So spent all his psionic die. Round 7.
And after Sendal,
Champion Glen, right?
Champion Glen.
So she is not prone.
She is not prone.
Summon Archer.
Last thing I want to do is annoy the annoy the Gatling gun.
Champion Glen peeks back up the stairs and starts unloading into her. 21.
Yep.
For 10.
Okay.
And she
14.
falls.
Oh, nice.
That 14 missed because you passed through right where her head used to be.
So that was pretty good. We all took out one big bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Whew, boy. Yo, these are no joke. Like, they're really.
Will we slay them this time?
We did beat them, but it was not as easy as that last. Not by any stretch. But this map is beautiful.
The map was a big part of that. I liked the defensive position on top of the minions. I knew that was going to make it more challenging, but I was still pretty sure we'd make it.
Yep. And look, no joke. Fighters make great tanks. Like, that was like I was able to hold off 2 or 3 of them for 3 rounds.
Yeah. And when it started to fall, and honestly, I should have had the echo up there, which would have let me swap. And so it could have been the 2 of us up there.
Yep. Yeah. But still, I was down to 15 hit points, and that was pulling out
down to 22 at one point.
Yeah. Like, I'm trying to think. I think I
85.
I pulled
27.
Well, yeah, when you're skulking around the map and hiding in the shadows the entire time, no wonder you didn't get hit. But I used all my
We were getting strafed.
I
I wasn't trying to stick out.
let's see. I used all 8 of my psionic die. I used Indomitable, Action Surge, my Psi-Powered Leap, which I did on the very first, my Second Wind, my Psionic Recovery. So actually, I went through 9 psionic die. The only thing that I did not use was telekinetic movement, because that's honestly fairly limited in terms of the actual abilities. It's something I get for free with the psionic feat. But yeah, that was touchy.
Even with the echo, I probably would have only been about 15 feet ahead of that because I still had to get to the second level over here.
Yeah.
I still had to get to this point over here before I could have used the echo.
Yeah. Yep.
So
First round should have just been straight up dash along the cliff face using it for cover.
Yeah. Well, once she flew out and could strike, I'm like, okay, I got to get real tight. And so I basically just ran between cover. At that point, I saw the dog and you were in the fight.
Mm-hmm.
I chose to act on it.
Yeah.
I just didn't do very well with that.
Yep.
And then, so that's the round that I first could have used the echo. So the echo would have been about 15 feet ahead of me. Yeah. That's really where I kind of lost a bit of time there.
Yeah. And I think, jumping up on the wall was still the right idea because, again, it tied up the Rakshasa, it tied up the half ogre, it tied up the Koatoa and I'll let them pound on me while you guys were getting into position. Like, that still seemed like the right choice, but it was awful close. That was a little closer than I wanted it to be.
So from a storyteller's perspective, I have a question for the 2 of you based on the way that you use javelins and hand axes.
Cool.
Because I didn't think you could. And I say that the downside of not using a bow is the bow drawing the arrow is part of the action. But any other item, when you have to draw it, is an item interaction. So can you throw 3 javelins in a round? Unless you already had them in hand. Or draw a hand axe to throw it. Because the thrown weapon fighting feat or fighting style gives you the ability to draw and throw in the same motion, which would allow that. But without that feat, I don't think
Without
you
that
can.
feat,
I
I
think you
don't
can
think you
only
can.
make one thrown weapon attack per round if it's
Ah.
already in your hand. Or two, if you have one in your hand, item interaction to draw the second one and throw it. I think that's as far as you could get.
I think you're correct.
I don't think I've never played at a table where that was brought out, but I think you're absolutely correct.
Yep.
On the plus side, I never hit with all three anyway. So.
Fair.
That-
For the most part, we were just throwing junk at people.
But that's why archers are ranged king, whether it's bow or crossbow expert crossbows, because you can. Part of firing the weapon is the item interaction. But yeah, okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't crazy.
Nope, I don't think you are at all. I think you're exactly right. That we were probably throwing more junk at people than we probably could have. But again, as
They were throwing them back.
Yeah, they were throwing them back.
I fully expected to be trading javelins with the half ogre, but Josh it ended the tussle a little early for him.
Yeah. That's when presented with a large giant creature. Yeah, he's going down. Now he's terrain.
Yeah.
And see, the fact that you added javelins doesn't make a difference because you only got to actually throw one. It's the one he threw at you, so you didn't need to bring missile weapons. You just throw them back.
I threw all of them.
Oh no, you threw them at the dog too, didn't you?
Yeah,
Fortunately, you didn't hit the cat behind the dog either.
But again, an interesting map and the minions proved to be a surprisingly challenging part of this. The conceit of this is, of course, that this is our second time recording this minion fight, right? Because of a technical issue, right? The first time around, one of the creatures that was drawn was the Grung Wildling that basically threw down the Field of Thorns, and it totally changed the layout of the battle. And same thing here. The minions definitely had a play in this. Like the dog tying you up was a big deal. The Koatoa
I might have missed some of my last shots there.
Oh,
you were talking about the underlings and their utility, and I'm like, yeah, I was trying to play that Koatoa as a utility guy.
Yeah,
that's why he worked his Bane. And I'm like, Bane, I failed that save.
Oh, that's right.
My last attack all should have been minus a D4. Mind you, everything I hit with was over a 20. The lowest was a 21.
Yeah.
But that might have made me miss. That might have made me miss Isolde in the last round.
Yep.
I think it would have actually.
Yep. Interesting.
Unless I only rolled like a 1.
We may just have to do this again then, and then get better, because again, this is a little wacky. We're carrying a lot here. We're in terms of like mental load. But yeah, another very interesting fight.
Sure was. It was a good time.
Yeah.
I do love this map. Josh, can you tell us again the home and the attributions for this
map?
So the map for today was the Mountain Road, aptly named by Productions. You can find Tabletop Productions on Twitter at JasonDM14. He very kindly has let us use several of these maps for us here.
Thank you very much, Jason.
Class Warfare episodes. So thank you very much, Jason. We appreciate you.
Love the handle.
Fantastic map pit. Yeah, absolutely. So fantastic map packs, fantastic maps. Check them out. All right. With that brings our second Fighter Class Warfare episode to an end. We want to hear from you what class we should do next, because we don't have any plans to go ahead and do any other classes yet.
I know we have already recorded our special Class Warfare episode with Kel over at Awfully Queer Heroes, which was amazing. I had so much fun with that.
Awesome. Where we play tested the subclasses coming out in their new book.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, and fantastic too. That was so much fun. So
yeah, it was a blast. Quite honestly, quite literally, in every way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Not just because I played a sorcerer.
Yeah,
we're going to have a new class discussion, and following that, a new subclass breakdown coming up in the next month or so. So we'll definitely do a Class Warfare to accompany that, but the other
That's what I was going to say. That's what my answer was going to be. The only specific plans I've got for it is our next subclass. Break it down and bring it in.
Let's see. I don't even think that we've decided what that's going to be yet.
There's always the Blood Hunter from Critical Role.
Yep. And speaking of Critical Role, with Call of the Netherdeep coming out, we'll be doing one from the classes that are in Call of the Netherdeep. So we have some time here to go ahead and decide what our next one is going to be. But we absolutely want to hear from you about what you want us to play. What is a class that you would love to see us make some characters and throw some dice at and see what happens here? So we absolutely want to hear from you.
And if you've got any ideas for things we could change up our challenges or create our scenarios or advice on that front, hey, we want to hear what you think.
Yep,
absolutely.
And I will say too that having Kel run the big bads while we were playing the heroes That was a lot of fun. That was really cool too. So that's so maybe if you have a particular idea that you want us to go ahead and throw dice against, hit us up. Maybe we can work something out. So,
and if you're a content creator with a book or a book project that is about to happen, or maybe you just want to remind people that it's already out there, looking at you, Jimmy, over at Splinterverse, if you'd like to come on, do a class warfare with us, we'll pick some classes out of your book. And we'd be happy to
do so
to throw some dice. I think that would be a lot of fun.
That could be amazing.
Agreed.
Jimmy from Splinterverse would be a good time.
Yeah. So content creators, we'll mix up. We'll do other things. We're definitely going to do when we do our next class discussion, and we're going to be revisiting our back catalog on previous class discussions. So things like barbarian,
paladin,
cleric, paladin,
fighter. Hey, check it out.
Yeah,
I just did that one.
Yeah, ranger, sorcerer, warlock. Those are
all
and
the
rogue.
Yeah.
Those are all ones that we could really do, and rogue would let us get into some really nice city maps and cool things like that.
Dude, cleric class warfare though, that's going to be almost unbeatable. If we built them as a cleric party, you could fill different roles and.
Yeah.
We're really.
I'm looking forward to that.
That
should be hot. So let us know, everyone. We can ramble on about all the ways this can break down and all the permutations. Clockwork, perhaps. Sorcerer. Hit us up. Let us know what you think.
We'd love to hear from you. Thank you all very much for listening and for watching. We love doing these. We love these are so much fun. We're going to keep on doing them. So please get us your feedback. Let us know what you want to see next. And nothing else. We will talk to you again next time. Good night, everybody.
Night.
Peace.